What's going on, guys? So if you haven't heard, this image was released by Fantasy Flight Games early on today, and it was a huge teaser spoiler for people who pretty much instantly caught on that there was a Fallout product going to be released at some point. People figured, well, this is going to be announced at Gen Con, but little by little, it just started spilling out. And then officially just now they went ahead and posted that Fallout, the board game, and here it is going to be coming out by the end of this year. It's estimated Q4 2017, so that's pretty surprising considering it's already August. So yeah, Fallout is a board game. So my first reaction to this was whew, because I was afraid it was going to be a new line of games with expansions and, you know, like a new miniatures game or a new LCG or something that was going to require constant developer time and take more time away from Star Wars games. So at first I was like, no, I don't want a new miniatures game. Also, I will admit to you that I have never played Fallout. I am familiar with the franchise. I have friends who play it, but I've never played it. So I'm not personally really smitten one way. I don't really have an opinion one way or the other. But from looking at it, it looks like it's a cool board game. And one of the interesting things about this game is that it's for 1 to 4 players, which means whenever they say 1 to 4, that means this is a solo play. And it's very cool when a game has solo play. And from reading it now, we don't have a whole lot of information, but they do give us a good amount of information. It looks like this is going to be a tile-based game. It's going to have up to 4 players, and it's going to be like where you can cooperate to kind of, you know, add to the story or not, or you can go your own way. It seems like it's very open-ended, and I really like that. So based on what they've told us so far here is that it's open-ended, and you can win, and you get points by contributing to the overall storyline. It does have miniatures, although I'm not going to call it a miniatures game, but these minis look really nice so far. I've heard a lot of people saying that they're going to buy this game just for the minis alone, and of course that's always going to be true with a new IP. But yeah, they look great, and I'm pretty sure these are just the renders. They probably don't have actual printed sculpts yet on here, but everybody's got their own board, which has their radiation and all kinds of. You have your bottle caps right here, which is your coins, which is basically your currency in the game, and all kinds of monsters, and using the art style from the Fallout games. So if you are a big fan of Fallout, and there are many, you're probably kind of excited about this game. I am not particularly excited about the IP. Like I said, I don't really have that much of an opinion one way or the other, but I do like kind of the way that they've described the game so far. I was reading over it, and I think it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Like, you have a lot of choices that you can make in this game, and you can choose to be cooperative or not. I'm personally the type of player I like to play chaotic sometimes, and, you know, screw you guys, I'm going to go my own way, and even if I die, that's okay. It also looks like it's not campaign driven, like every individual game is its own game, so I like that as well. So I don't have to necessarily commit to playing with the exact same people every time, so we can play a different setup. And I do like that, because so many games like this now that look like this or have miniatures and stuff, so many of them are campaign driven now. It's kind of daunting for me, having a family and having a lot of obligations and limited availability to commit to a board game. I'd rather just be able to just play a game as opposed to having to commit to playing 20 games. So I really like that it seems to be a single game option. And of course, solo play is a great option. This way you can familiarize yourself with it and play through your own game a couple of times before you go to teach it to your friends. So it looks like a pretty cool game. My question for you is that since Bethesda, or am I saying that right? Bethesda, let me know. But since they have stuff with Bethesda now, what other IPs are they going to have? Because they already made a Doom game, right? So what's next? Is it going to be Dishonored or Quake? Quake would be cool. Imagine like if it was like from like a Quake arena kind of, free for all type miniatures game, or that could potentially be cool. Wolfenstein, Or what about Elder Scrolls? What if they made a Skyrim game? I mean, apparently they have a relationship going on with these guys now. So, what do you think is going to be the next game or the next IP that they get rights to do? I mean, it's interesting, but I mean, wow, that's pretty cool. And outside of Bethesda, I think it's Bethesda. Gosh, that's going to haunt me now for the rest of the day. But outside of Bethesda, what other IP do you wish that they would gain rights to? Because my personal wish list, it would be Star Trek. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, but oh man, if Fantasy Flight got rights to Star Trek and could make an Armada type game with Star Trek, I would go nuts. But liking the idea of regular board games, because you don't have to keep buying stuff over and over and over again, which I love. I love standalone board games that are good, and Fantasy Flight typically makes really good board games, so this is probably going to be a good game. I don't know if I'll pick it up right away or if it'll be something that I wait for a sale. We'll have to see more about it, but yeah, it looks pretty solid so far. What do you guys think of the minis? What do you guys think the next IP is going to be? What's your dream IP? Let me know these things in the comments, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are excited about this game, or if you're a fan of Fallout, let me know. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and leave me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on. Click the little bell for alerts so you can be notified when I put out new videos. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.